is not the longest rivalry in college football, but Alabama-Notre Dame is certainly one of the fiercest. Legends coached these teams when the series began in 1973. Right away, it appeared that history was being forged when Notre Dame won the Sugar Bowl by a single heartbreaking point. The Irish had beaten Bama for the national championship, and it seems like the Crimson Tide has been aching to get even ever since. Notre Dame is enjoying its best season in years, now that Lou Holtz has established his influence on the team. Along with Heisman hopeful Tim Brown, the Irish look to be back on top. But not before they beat a Bama team brimming with confidence and loaded with talent like tailback Bobby Humphrey. Bill Curry is primed to topple the Irish when his Alabama Crimson Tide rolls in to face Notre Dame here on CBS.
Now, as far as our game today, it's Alabama and Notre Dame. And when you think of this rivalry, you think the 1973 era, you beat the Bear to win the national championship. You beat them in your last game, in fact, in the Orange Bowl. What about this game we're going to see here?
I think both teams are really going to be up, Jim. There's going to be a lot of contact out there. And even though Alabama has Notre Dame sandwiched between LSU and Auburn, a traditional rival, there's too much prestige in this game for them to come in flat. And for Notre Dame, they suffered their worst defeat last season at the hands of Alabama. And this is the last game for the seniors, so you know there's going to be some contact out there this afternoon.
I'm sure they haven't forgotten that 28-10 score last year. Now,
underway at Notre Dame. Schultz knocked down at the 28-yard line. Don Grimm, an inside linebacker, making the stop. Ball is inside the Irish 35. Dunn will put it up on first down. Alabama surprising Notre Dame as they come out passing. This one is complete, and it is the tight end cross. He gets down inside the 20. Another Crimson Tide first down. 15 more yards, and Dunn shocking the Irish defense early. This is third and long. That's Humphrey stepping in motion. He's a superb receiver. But there go the middle, deflected and almost intercepted. Great defensive play by Ned Bolcar, the linebacker. He was matched against the back. What a superb defensive play. He saves a touchdown. Now the field goal, Philip Doyle. It's a 34-yarder. He has not missed from inside the 40 this year for field goals. And he hammers this one through. Alabama on its opening drive moves down and kicks a 34-yard field goal. We'll be right back. Leading the Irish 3-0. Short kickoff. Tim Brown moves up anyway at the 25. Breaks a tackle. Sprints free and is cut from behind at the 43-yard line. Tim Brown moving up there at the 25, and Courtney, a wide receiver, bringing him down.
You know, sometimes you forget that Tim Brown is a big guy. He is 6 feet and almost 200 pounds, and he's strength. He's got a lot of strength. Most wide receivers will go down with an arm tackle, but not Tim Brown. You can see him break one arm tackle there. Then he breaks another one, a second one there, and he gets brought down from behind. But he is a very strong receiver.
This is a tough down for Rice. Off a play fake. He's going to throw. Diving catch completed the 40-yard line for a first down. Tim Brown comes up with his first reception for 17 yards.
And you can tell Tony Rice is looking for Tim Brown here all the way. He had his tight end Heck wide open, but he has such tremendous confidence in Brown. And Alabama is really not going to try to do anything different with Brown. Don Lindsay, the defensive coordinator, told me. And Rice does a nice job of delivering the ball.
It's going to be a 49-yarder and close to a 50-yarder by Grotto. The longest he's hit this year, a 44-yard field goal. On its way. Ted Grotto ties it with his longest field goal of the season. happier than Lou Holtz. The coach's reaction on the sideline as the Irish tie it, and the student body starts pelting the end zone with oranges. We'll continue. Now Grottle out of Sylvania, Ohio. Nails the kickoff to Jelks inside the 5-yard line. And Jelks is down at the 10. Tremendous kickoff coverage. Coleman, a backup running back, gets in, number 23, to make the stop.
Again, tremendous emotion by this Notre Dame team. Remember, many of these players were here during the Faust years when they had that big drought, but they're back in the very much in the bowl picture. The seniors' last home game, lots of emotion.
This is Green giving it to Brown on the end around. Brown gets past the defender, but there is a penalty flag down at the 40-yard line. Might have been a clip called. Now on first down, here's another standout. Huge hole in the middle of the defense. Humphrey ran into his own man. Penalty marker is down, and he gets to the 45-yard line with a great run. All right, Jim, the Irish come up to the 20-yard line with a 1st and 10, and our score, Alabama 3, Notre Dame 3, and Johnson, the fullback, up the middle. They bust out for a 1st down. Looking for Green, they come with Johnson for 14 yards behind the middle of that Irish offensive line. This is Green on the pitch. Cuts the daylight and a 1st down. George Bethune, who replaced Rockwell, bringing him down in this formation. Rice has time. Complete to Brown over the middle. A 1st down. 22 yards, Rice to Brown. Now the big one for the Irish and Tony Rice. Off the option. Rice keeps it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. To attempt the extra point. He has already booted his longest field goal. Now he adds an extra point. Notre Dame leads for the first time this afternoon. It's the Fighting Irish 10, Alabama 3, as Tony Rice scores for Lou Holtz. We'll be right back. To help return this kickoff, with Good, and Humphrey is an experienced and dangerous kickoff return man. He's got it there at the 10. Oh, down he goes.
That was John Foley, number 49, who's been sensational all year long, Brent, on the kickoff team for Notre Dame.
And Whitehurst are the wide receivers in this 2nd and long. They'll toss it to Kerrygood. And coming off a block beautifully is George Streeter, the junior safety from Chicago, number 27, with a fine defensive play. Now it is 3rd down. They must get inside the 25. Off the option. Rice has got the 1st, and down close to the 10-yard line. Alabama perfect against 4th down efforts, but Notre Dame 5 of 8 on 4th down. So those two statistics collide. You can see on the far side where they would have to go for a 1st down without scoring the touchdown. Throws the pop pass for the touchdown. Andy Heck, the tight end. So Tony Rice throws his first touchdown pass, and it comes against Bill Curry's Crimson Tide. And Lou Holtz makes the call, and it was a big one, wasn't it? As Grotto nails down another extra point.
And this is a sensational call. Nobody expected Andy Heck, who has not been a big receiver, the tight end in the Notre Dame attack. As a matter of fact, this is his first touchdown. Rice tried to get him the ball a little quicker than Heck was actually to fight through the traffic. But a sensational call. Everybody's looking for Brown. They faked the option. I actually thought they were going to run an option play. And he was wide open. A nice little catch there. Concentration by Heck. First touchdown catch of his year.
No one happier than Coach Lou Holtz. Folks, the Fighting Irish are back. Beautiful punt. Drives Brown way back inside the 35-yard line. Cuts back into the middle and explodes. Here comes Tim Brown, and he slips up down at the 30-yard line.
And he is disappointed. He is a man who plays with a smile on his face.
Watch this 33-yard return by Tim Brown.
Some guys just see the whole field, and I think Tim Brown is one of those kinds of players. You have a feel for where everybody is. Bill Bradley once wrote a book called A Sense of Where You Are, and I think that's what Tim Brown has. He knows exactly where he is and everybody else on the field.
A 33-yard return off a 53-yard punt. Plenty of time left in the first half. And Notre Dame with great field position. Off the option again, it is Green. There's an alley. And Green's inside the 10-yard line. 22 more rushing yards for Notre Dame against this Alabama defense. He adds 3 more to the Irish total. Notre Dame gives up an early 3, but they've crushed the Tide since then. With about 2.5 minutes to go in the first half, they lead Alabama 20-3. Humphrey steps up, has it at the 11. Breaks free. Bobby Humphrey comes across midfield and cannot get free as number 20, Tony Brooks, the running back, hauls him down from behind. But a brilliant 66-yard return, and it came at a critical juncture in this game for Alabama. They must get something going. It's a 34-yarder. It's the fake. Alabama with a fake field goal for the first down.
Larry Abney was the holder. A terrific call by Bill Curry.
Sutton with protection, incomplete. Wanted Humphrey, and Todd Light, the freshman from Flint, Michigan, delivers the hit. And the kick is good, so Doyle represents all of Alabama's points here in the first half. 2 field goals on their first drive of the first half and what appears to be their last half. In between those 2 field goal drives, Alabama puts 20, or sees Notre Dame put 20 points on the board against them.
Looks like he's going to be a heck of a coach, too, doesn't he?
Getting a start early. Now Rice, play action. Going to go long, wants it all. Brown's got it to the 5-yard line. That's the wishbone signal on the sideline. A 54-yard reception. Now Grotto has kicked a 49-yarder and a 21-yarder. This would be a 22-yarder. He's perfect. 3 field goals by Ted Grotto. First points of the second half. The Irish still lead it. Here's Green on the toss. Great cutback. Green explodes at midfield. finally steps out of bounds. They signal touchdown. Wait. They signal touchdown. He went down the sideline for 74 yards. They couldn't get an angle on him.
One of the subtle things, though, Brent, he'll change hands. He starts out with the ball in his right hand, but these teams are very fundamental. Now watch the cutback. Terrific blocks up front. He sees that the soft spot is back to his left to the inside. And then when he cuts back and breaks to the outside, he's going to change hands with the ball. One of the fundamental things you do is see the ball doesn't get fumbled if he gets tackled from the right side. And shows remarkable speed. The man has only fumbled once in the last 2 years.
Very close, but I think he did stay in bounds down there, didn't he? And again, a few more oranges.
And they threw the flag because of it. The referee threw the flag because of all the oranges coming down.
What a great run by Mark Green.
Doesn't get much credit because he plays in the team with Tim Brown.
That's the kind of afternoon he's enjoyed here. Their longest play from scrimmage this year. Throttle adds the extra point. And Mark Green, the junior from Riverside, California, makes the scoreboard light up with a great run down the sideline. What a great leg he showed him, huh? And we'll be right back. Yeah. Robert De Niro watching the action here in South Bend. Billy Ray off a fake, gets a nice block by his running back. That gives him time, and it's intercepted. He underthrew his receiver, and Marv Spence picks it off in the end zone. And now they will call him out of bounds, folks. They're not going to get everyone on the sideline.
Yeah.
They will say that he was out of bounds. When this game started, Lou Holtz fielded an offense with 10 of 11 starters from different states. Now he comes with Waters. He's the freshman running back, and he breaks free with great speed. Looking for an alley. He'll go. Ricky Waters of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania for 75 yards.
By the left guard, Tom Freeman. Right here, it cleared the way for Ricky Waters. And this is just a very tired defense of Alabama. They've been on the field almost the entire second half. But he's got some juice. He's got a different gear.
And Grotto bangs in the extra point. There will be some who would say that Alabama should have played a better game up here in South Bend. Last week they were singing his praises for the effort against LSU, but he's in a tough spot, replacing Ray Perkins, who of course stepped in for the legend, Bear Bryant. But all will be forgiven if Alabama can beat Auburn. Believe me, it is that important. But nothing will be forgiven if he doesn't win that one. It has come to an end. And now they cannot throw the penalty flags when the Oranges come on the field. Lou Holtz seeking out Coach Curry. Down to John Dockery. Doc, take it away.
Thank you, Lou. You had some goals before the year began to get to a January 1 bowl to be a national champion. They're all intact.
Well, there we had 4 goals, and it goes the credit to the coaches, the players, and our fans. What can I say? I was scared to death Alabama coming in. They're a fine team, but they just picked the wrong time to play Notre Dame here.
So an incredible showing today by the Irish, winning over Alabama by the score of 37-6. And the Irish record now goes to 8-1 on the season. This is the scene as the seniors at Notre Dame have played their final game at Notre Dame Stadium. Let's continue now with scores here on the College Football Report.